What if the craziest thing isn't what's happening right now? What if the craziest thing is that some of us have been seeing it coming for years? I know how that sounds, trust me. For most of my life, I've kept these experiences to myself because I knew how people would react. But since I was a kid, I've had dreams. Not little random dreams, not I forgot them by breakfast dreams. I'm talking about vivid, cinematic, soul-shaking visions that felt more real than waking life. Dreams of the earth changing. Dreams of volcanoes awakening all over the planet. Dreams of the oceans behaving differently. Dreams of massive storms, floods, earthquakes, mud floods, social systems tightening, people becoming more disconnected from nature and more connected to artificial systems. And through all of it, one overwhelming feeling. The world wasn't ending, it was transforming. And now look around, because the signs are everywhere. Across the world, the Earth seems to be speaking louder than it has in decades. Volcanoes rumbling, earthquakes shaking regions that haven't felt movement in years, massive flooding events, record breaking weather, wildfires, strange atmospheric phenomena, meteors, and even entire new pieces of land emerging from beneath the sea through underwater volcanic activity. Think about that. The Earth is literally creating new land while most people are arguing online. How many people even know that's happening? How many people realize that beneath the oceans are some of the most powerful forces on this planet? The dreams showed me this, not specific dates, not exact headlines, but patterns, acceleration. A world entering a period of rapid change. And now it feels like we're catching those patterns unfold in real time. Take Mexico, reports of unusual geological activity, flooding events, and land altering natural processes continuing to make headlines. Mud floods. Look toward parts of Europe. Italy remains one of the most volcanically active regions on Earth. The Mediterranean is alive beneath the surface. The Pacific Ring of Fire remains active. And beneath countless oceans and coastlines, tectonic forces continue their endless dance. Most people never think about the ground beneath them until the ground reminds them it's alive. And then there are the storms. The storms. If you've been paying attention over the last several years, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Storm systems that seem bigger, stronger, more unpredictable. Weather patterns that refuse to behave the way they used to. Entire communities getting hit by floods one year and droughts the next. Tornado outbreaks, mega storms, atmospheric rivers, extreme heat, extreme cold, pole shifts. It's as if the planet itself is trying to find a new balance. And as we move into June, meteorologists are already watching multiple conditions that could bring severe weather to parts of the Midwest and eastern United States. Will every prediction happen? Of course not. Forecasts change, nature changes, but the point isn't predicting every storm. The point is being prepared before one arrives. Because here's what Source kept showing me. The people who thrive during times of change aren't the people with the most fear. They're the people with the most preparation. Prepared physically, prepared mentally, prepared spiritually, prepared emotionally. The message was never be afraid. The message was always be ready. Ready to adapt, ready to help your neighbors, ready to build communities, ready to stay calm while others panic. Because panic is contagious, but so is courage. And there's another layer to all of this that people feel deep down in their bones. The social changes, the technological changes, the increasing digital control over daily life. algorithms deciding what people see, information wars, artificial intelligence, mass surveillance capabilities, digital currency, the merging of human life with increasingly complex systems. Again, I'm not saying all technology is bad. Far from it. You're watching this because of technology. But what I am saying is that humanity is being asked a question. Can we embrace innovation without losing our soul? Can we stay connected to nature while living in a digital world? Can we remain free thinkers while information floods our minds every second of every day? Because if the earth changes are one half of the story, human consciousness is the other half. And maybe that's why so many people are waking up right now. Not waking up politically, not waking up religiously, just waking up. Questioning, observing, feeling that something significant is unfolding. Maybe you felt it too. Maybe that's why this video found you. Maybe you've had strange dreams. Maybe you've sensed changes you couldn't explain. Maybe you've noticed that life feels different than it did 10 years ago. Faster, more intense, more compressed. As though history itself has stepped on the gas pedal. And here's where I want to leave you with something important. This isn't a doom message. This isn't fear porn. This isn't another prediction channel trying to scare you into clicking the next video. No. This is a reminder. The earth has gone through changes before. Humanity has gone through changes before. Civilizations have faced uncertainty before. And every single time, communities matter. Families matter. Faith matters. Connection matters. The people who stand together become stronger in the storm itself. So if Source has taught me anything through all these years, it's this. Don't fear the changes. Understand them. Don't obsess over every headline. Prepare for them. Don't isolate yourself. Find your people. Build your tribe. Strengthen your spirit. Strengthen your body. Strengthen your relationships. Because no matter what comes next, those investments never lose value. And maybe, just maybe, the dreams weren't meant to be warning. Maybe they were invitations. Invitations to pay attention. Invitations to prepare. Invitations to remember who we are. A species capable of incredible resilience. A people capable of extraordinary unity. So if this message resonated with you, drop a comment below and tell me, have you been noticing these changes too? Have you had experiences, dreams, intuitions, or observations that made you stop and pay attention? Let's have that conversation. Hit like if you're choosing preparation over fear. Save this video because these are conversations worth revisiting. Share it with someone who's been sensing that something bigger is unfolding. And if you're ready to walk this path together, subscribe and join the Source Force fam. Not followers, not subscribers. Family. A soul family. A community that stands together through every storm, every shift, every challenge, and every transformation. Because when the winds rise, we don't scatter, we gather. Until next time, stay aware, stay grounded, stay prepared, and keep listening. Source is always speaking. Till next time, remember, we're all in this together, fam. One love.